The city of Jaén in the Andalusia region of Spain was hit by flash floods after an extreme rainstorm hit the area on June 16, 2026. The rapid rainfall turned main roads into raging rivers, inundating homes, shops, garages, and various public facilities. This incident sparked panic among residents who did not expect such an extraordinary intensity of rain to hit the city so quickly. According to local authorities, heavy rain accompanied by thunderstorms and hail pounded Jaén in the afternoon. Within about 20 minutes, rainfall reached more than 30 liters per square meter. The city's drainage system, unable to cope with the enormous volume of water, caused water to overflow into streets and residential areas. Several main roads were immediately submerged, while vehicles passing through were trapped in the increasingly strong currents. Video footage circulating on social media showed the alarming situation. Brown water mixed with mud flowed rapidly through the city streets. Several vehicles were seen being swept away by the current, while residents scrambled to find higher ground for safety. In numerous footage, people were seen clinging to poles, fences, and building walls to escape the strong currents of floodwater flowing through the city center. The most severe conditions were reported in several densely populated residential areas and commercial areas. Water quickly entered people's homes, destroying furniture, electronic equipment, and various valuables. Many shop owners struggled to save their merchandise, as water began to inundate the floors of their buildings. Some underground garages even filled with water quickly, causing damage to parked vehicles. Emergency services received more than 100 reports from the public of flooding, trapped vehicles, fallen trees, and infrastructure damage due to the extreme weather. Firefighters, local police, and civil protection teams were immediately deployed to various affected locations to assist residents and ensure public safety. Emergency operations continued into the evening as many areas remained flooded and needed assistance. The mayor of Jaén stated that this situation was one of the most extreme weather events the city had experienced in recent years. The local government immediately activated a pre-emergency state to expedite disaster management coordination. This measure allowed for the mobilization of additional resources to assist with evacuation, cleanup, and recovery in flood-affected areas. In addition to inundating roads and buildings, the heavy rain also disrupted the power grid in several areas. Several neighborhoods experienced temporary power outages due to damage to installations affected by the water. Technical teams worked throughout the night to restore power supplies and ensure network security before power was restored. Rescue workers faced significant challenges as the intense rainfall made conditions extremely dangerous. Strong currents made access to several affected locations difficult. However, reports indicate that the rapid response of emergency teams prevented any casualties. Residents trapped in their homes and vehicles were evacuated to safer locations before conditions worsened. Meteorologists explained that the storm that struck Jaén was part of an unstable weather system developing in southern Spain. Hot air that had accumulated over the previous few days met with a cooler, moister air mass, creating ideal conditions for the formation of powerful convective storms. This phenomenon produces extremely intense rainfall in a short period of time, which is often the main cause of urban flooding. Although the rain lasted a relatively short time, the volume of water that fell during that period was enormous. This situation is often referred to as a flash flood, which is a sudden flood caused by very high rainfall in a short period of time. Because it occurs so quickly, residents often do not have enough time to prepare or evacuate. After the rain subsided, city government teams, along with sanitation workers, began a massive cleanup. Mud, trash, and washed-up materials covered many roads and sidewalks. Damaged vehicles were removed from the affected area, while officers inspected bridges, drainage channels, and other public facilities to ensure there was no structural damage that could endanger the public.